I love it when you talk dirty.
I had my other cousin on the show. It was supposed to be like the most toxic episode. So I was gonna have like the most two toxic niggas, but one of them couldn't make it because he lost his keys, just like toxic niggas do. Like toxic niggas lose their keys all the time, but I'm sure he'll make up for it. But this is D Nick. You want to introduce yourself? Tell them how they can follow you, get in touch with you on social media, and all that good shit.
My name D Nick. I ain't give me my government, but you can follow me on D Nick __ Instagram.
Now, I also found out today he started going by D Nicholas.
Yeah,
D Nicholas.
I bestowed that name onto you.
Yeah,
for,
D.
No, that's my baby mama.
You know how
My second baby mama, baby daddy. I like it.
D Nicholas?
Nicholas.
That's it. That was
Throw the
fresh.
fuck
That's
the
fresh.
Nicholas out.
No, I said D Nicholas.
No, like if you wear, especially like if you gonna be wearing the hoochie daddy shorts this summer, you definitely can be called D Nicholas. Like your name is D Nicholas when your shorts are like this high. Like you gotta have a
My
different
shit
name.
get a nice
That's
breeze.
valid.
Hey man,
My shit get a nice breeze, bro.
I just don't. If I don't wear any boxers under my shorts, I get a nice breeze.
Boxers underneath this. I'm getting a good breeze.
Valid.
But I don't know. Can they see your boot on camera? If y'all thinking,
Probably.
yeah.
Jazz turned up a little too heavy.
Yeah, Jasmine went a little bit too hard last night at the gay bar.
Yeah.
A small step.
Yo, niggas,
Yeah.
I was drunk for one. I was high off of Pride. It was such an amazing, we went to the whole, we marched, we were chanting and everything with everybody. It was like, who's Pride? Oh, Pride. It was just, the vibe was right. I was on cloud nine all day. I saw my boyfriend and his straight friends, everybody straight coming to support me at the gay bar. So that was it was just really nice time where I felt supported and I got really drunk and I'm floating outside of the bar and then all of a sudden
She don't ever get drunk.
It's done. Isn't this the first Pride since COVID?
and I tumbled out of the bar. I took a hefty fall.
Jazz,
Or
isn't this
something
the
like
first one since COVID started?
This is yeah.
Oh, so they didn't have anything?
No, that's why I was like,
No, this is the first one in 2 years. We haven't had a Pride in 2 years, so.
Oh, because of COVID.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
That's crazy. But no, so
Fucked up as fuck.
speaking from my perspective, this was the first Pride event I ever went to. And because my girl is in that community, I definitely wanted to support. And I have nothing bad to say at all. The march was fire. We got up at 10:30 in the morning, 10:30 a.m. Went to the march.
Can I ask you a question now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you went to the Pride parade if you didn't meet Jasmine?
I honestly,
You celebrated, or would you go out to a gay bar? You know,
honestly,
mingle with them.
honestly, probably not because I feel like she was the one who educated me as far as, that community. I was ignorant to a lot of shit. I really didn't know a lot. And so she got me more involved, more of an ally. So I wanted to, to show my support, especially with my oldest daughter, being involved as well. She just turned 12.
She's 12.
Yeah, she just turned 12.
She just came out of the closet,
Right.
I want to say 3 or 4 months.
Oh, you got my necklace on. I just realized.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
She came out of the closet about 4 months ago, so this was her coming out Pride.
Oh, yes.
And man, when I tell you, she lit up the whole festival. Everyone she was in contact with, we had her dripped
She went viral. She got her reel got 7 or probably
19,000.
19,000.
It's at 19.1 thousand views at this time. Yeah.
was
But
nice.
they pulled her up on stage. She got to speak with the councilman. It was really good. It was
She took over the show. For
Yeah,
real. She was in her zone the whole time, just dancing with the flag. She had a flag wrapped around her back. She was just in her element. Yeah, go ahead.
You know how people be like, oh, they don't come out gay. They become gay because of what they see and, hear.
I feel like
she can't.
I feel like it could be a little bit of both, but I feel like growing up, it could be influences or whatnot. But at some point, because I know when I was her age, I knew what I liked at that age. I knew I was into women. I knew about, people in the same sex or whatnot. But I knew personally that I like women, I like girls. And I feel like kids kind of know what they like at that time too. That's when they start coming into themselves, hormones start getting involved, their bodies kind of start developing at that age. So,
But when I was that age, it was always you gonna have bitches, you gonna have hoes, you
It was already
Thomas.
predestined for
Yeah,
you.
it just-
So let me ask you
Hold
this.
on, wait,
Oh, go
listen.
ahead.
It was like me hearing about gay people eventually. It was like, nigga, am I gay? I watched gay porno. I was like, nah, this ain't
right.
Yeah.
It's not me. That was like when I was real young. I was like 9, 10.
Yeah.
And that shit wasn't for me.
Right. Yeah, no, I
Crazy
get it.
about
No.
that.
Huh?
Go ahead.
What's crazy about that is when I was in like middle school, I was doing the same thing. I was looking at videos, and my mom actually saw it. It was funny as fuck. But in the search bar, it was like girls kissing girls, like how girls kiss girls.
Oh, wow.
And some. And she was like, well, what is this? I'm like, in science class, we learning about bisexuals and this and this and this. And I was trying to figure out, like, I'm like,
What
do
it
I like
was.
this? Do I, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. Just experience. And so, yeah, I felt that. That's funny.
Besides my baby mamas, people I trust, it's the first time I ever said it out loud to anybody. Like, I really had a gay test. I was like, I
you
heard
got
of
to.
gay people. Am I one of them? I did a gay test. That ain't it. I did not the
Right,
fuck
right.
niggas or try niggas. But
Yeah.
I watched
Right.
porno to see like,
What-
that
what
shit
it
turned
was
me on.
about.
Yeah.
And then it turned me on.
Yeah. Like, yeah, the thing is,
Woman, nigga on a bitch. That's cool, but
I think the first time I witnessed gay porn, I feel like everybody know about the show. It was on HBO, Real Sex. And it was an
Had a
episode.
couple of young orgasms to real.
Right. I'm like, I used to stay up late. I used to try to
Look at right now. What y'all talking about? I'm about to look it up
like, you know,
right
the
now.
good part, like, I used to try to get all my siblings like in bed early. Like, I'd be like, all right, y'all, it's time to go to sleep, just so I can go downstairs and watch like all the porn. Because what I used to do is I used to.
You're sick.
We had it was called Adelphia at the time before Spectrum took over.
Yeah.
And I used to see what time like all the nasty like porno soft porno
The soft
films,
core
yeah,
porno.
soft core porns came on, and I used to check Showtime and HBO. I'm like, come on at 2:00, so I got to try to like tire them out just so they can be sleep upstairs, so I can sneak downstairs and watch all the nasty shit. And I used to watch Real Sex, and it was like actual like movies or whatnot. It was actual movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I did know what she was talking about. I didn't know the name of it.
Right. But
I'm
it was
like,
like
wait.
movie, but like it would really have like a plot in the story. So
They're literally hiding in the lamp.
yeah, like they was really acting, but like they would never show like no dick or no pussy doing the show or whatnot. So you know, but I was still like I was a youngin', so I was still getting off on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then like I remember I used to watch Real Sex consistently, and I remember one episode that was showing like man on man porn, and it was crazy. I remember one of the porn stars, he was a male, and he actually had a wife, and he claimed that he wasn't gay, but he said he just did it because he make more money. Doing
more money
yeah,
doing
male on male porn. So he said
is
he just
true.
do it as a job, and this girl would be there.
So he's not. He wasn't attracted to men like that, but
But his
he
dick
just
was hard, so that's what confused me.
Wait.
Hold on, but
You
wait.
can still use, other.
So, but look, this is my first time seeing this, right? So he was in a boxing ring, like fucking another dude in the ass. And I'm like, okay, this is different, but it didn't do nothing for me. So at that point,
okay.
I knew it wasn't for me for real. Like I already knew, like, yeah, it's not my speed. But I wasn't blowing down.
My thing is like, okay, do you think a lesbian could do straight porn but still be lesbian? Is that feasible? I feel like that's feasible in my mind for a lesbian to do straight porn but still go home to like her wife and her kids and things like that and still consider herself to be a lesbian. So for a straight man to go in and do gay porn, I feel like that is also feasible. So it's like,
And back in the day, that was like
Is
a
what it
real
is.
life shit where a white guy.
So
he did that shit.
I guess my dilemma is how can so if a man who does gay porn, right, and he claims he's straight, my thing is how will he get aroused from another man then if he's straight?
It's a job. Well, one, it's a job, but also I think in the sex education community right now, they're really starting to communicate and talk more about how our bodies will react to things despite whether or not we're into them. Even like when a girl is getting essayed and her body is going to react to being essayed no matter sexually assaulted.
Oh, okay.
Her body's going to be reactive to that as if she likes it. You know what I mean? She's still going to get wet and things like that, though she doesn't want the interaction whatsoever. But it's because our bodies are going to react to things no matter what is going on inside of our head. So it's like a man can still put a block up or do whatever to get to the job done, is what I'm saying. So it's feasible. It's really feasible for a man to be able to do gay porn but still consider himself to be like a straight man, just like it's feasible for a lesbian to do straight porn and still consider herself to be a gay woman.
You ever seen the behind the scenes of straight porn? Man,
I feel like
they stop like this. They be doing this porno scene for hours, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do
Get
it.
they dick hard,
Yeah.
go soft, get it back hard, like on demand.
Yeah, I couldn't
It's
do
a
it.
job. They're like literally like
Yes.
working. It's not anything that's even for pleasure.
And I don't ever want to be in an environment where I can't look at sex like being,
Like
not
an intimate
enjoyable.
space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm just used to sex being enjoyable. I don't want it to feel like
Yeah,
it's
everyone
really a
is
job.
important.
I mean, I used to I used to, but once I realized, what goes on behind the scenes and how you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
be
a
on
lot.
cue, you gotta get hard, you gotta come in this position. There's people watching you behind the scenes. You gotta you may just want to come inside her, but no, they want you to jack off on her face. And I don't know if I can, like it's a lot of pressure. Like I like when it's natural. I feel like I could do OnlyFans because I'm in full control of that. So it's like, you could control your own narrative, you control the position, and I feel like it looks more natural. You can be more personal. I actually, when the pandemic first hit, shit was getting rough. I made an OnlyFans, but I never promoted it because I didn't want, people knowing it was me.
Same.
But like I made an OnlyFans, but I never promoted
Fuck that.
it.
I had a whole camming studio. I
remember
fucking
so-
started all sorts of cam shit. That shit was the funnest
This is
job
fine. I feel like
I've
it's really-
ever
it's really
had
telling.
to this day was camming. If I could go back and do it, I would do it. If our podcast keeps going the way that is going, I might bless y'all with something. But it was so fun to be interactive with people, to talk to them, to, you know what I mean? Like be flirty and playful, set up scenes. Yo, that shit was fun as hell. I'm not even gonna lie.
I had a cam girl.